Biafra, superstars, media.
My people, my Biafran people, now how on a day? I said, now how on a day today, my people? I said to go, my people, no time for introduction this time. No time for introduction. I will go straight to the point. I will be thorough. I will bring the heat to this man they call MAZI NNABUIKE, the so-called Ohanaeze youth president. He is speaking about Simon Ekpa. In the attack Simon Ekpa, he's saying some rubbish about sit at home. They asked him, how come you are saying no protest in Nigeria? How come you are saying you don't want protest in Nigeria? But at the same time, every Monday, every Monday they sit at home in the land of Biafra. But you are here fighting for Tinubu. You are clamoring for Jagaban that you don't want protest in that zone called Nigeria. But in your backyard, in the place they call Biafra, there is protest every Monday. How come? Can you elaborate? Make we hear within this idiot talk. This man they call MAZI NNABUIKE, the guy they bamba. I think he is a member of the IPOB Nigeria. This is what they were doing. IPOB Nigeria Limited, they assumed they were getting into a political position. They were going from agitation into a political position. Lord have mercy. Oyibo. Make we hear within the idiot talk. When he tried to break down sit at home, and he was saying sit at home is no longer functional in the land of Biafra. If you are ready, let's go there. Listen.
Before the young people come out to protest, you should be informed. I'll start with MAZI and then Ari, you're next, please. MAZI.
Thank you. I'm happy for your question. Because, I told you I'm a critical stakeholder. I'm the leader of Igbo youth worldwide.
You are a small boy. You're not a critical stakeholder. Yes, you are a stakeholder, but of lower influence. You are a nobody. You are a small boy. What a create Igbo, what a create Tufiakwa. Just one slap, you go run away. You are a baby. You are not a critical stakeholder. See who they talk. Continue, I beg.
The issue of sit at home in the Southeast, actually, it came initially, Land.Nnamdi Kanu were arrested. But the critical stakeholders, after sitting down to dialogue, to talk about the effects on our economy for Igbo in the Southeast. The IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra, cancelled the sit at home. But one criminal in Thailand called Simon Ekpa, one criminal in Thailand.
You see how foolish this guy is. Ordinary Finland, he doesn't know. To show you how shallow, how myopic his views are. All this while, you'll be hearing about Simon Ekpa, you'll be hearing about Finland, but in your own clouded brain, you think Finland is Thailand. Fiakwagi, idiots. Look at critical stakeholder. You claim to be a critical stakeholder, and you don't even know the things when they're involved. You cannot tell the things that are at stake, the subjects. Simon Ekpa, based in Finland. Nnamdi Kanu was in Kenya, kidnapped from Kenya and brought to Nigeria. Those core things, those key points, you don't even know it. You are saying somebody from Thailand. Idiots. You are a nobody. Take it back. Listen.
Cancelled.
Take it back, idiots.
Were arrested. But the critical stakeholders, after sitting down to dialogue, to talk about the effects on our economy for Igbo in the Southeast. The IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra, cancelled the sit at home. But one criminal in Thailand called Simon Ekpa, one criminal in Thailand called Simon Ekpa, continued maiming, killing, kidnapping our people. in the name of Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu has said several in the court, sent a message by a written note through his lawyer, Jamako, to Ndibo, that no more sit at home. He warned that Ekperima in Finland to desist, to stay away.
Okay, MAZI, the question is MAZI, because of our time.
Wait, I'm coming there.
But please go.
What a disgrace. See how this non-entity, they disgrace himself live on TV. Now carry monkey come Lagos. As my mother used to say, now who carry monkey come Lagos? Who carry monkey come Lagos? Not your tele. Idiot. My God. As Nnamdi Kanu, I'm so sorry that the men you had since 2012, they have let you down. All of them. From the sleeping DJ, Uchimefo, to all these idiots here, they have let you down. Very, very sad that, when you made the first call, people like us, we were not there. I didn't even know about it back then. Very, very sad, Nnamdi Kanu, that in 2012, it was men like this. Boys, not even men. I call them boys. It was boys like this that rose up to follow you. I don't want to say your clarion call was not loud enough, but probably God knew best, because they say God knows everything. Probably during that time, God chose to deafen the ears of men like Simon Ekpa, of men like Biafra 247, of men like Sonny Akparawa, guy is doing good, of men like Pastor Vam, hey my man, of women like Ada Ndiodiolama, who is doing a great job. I'm so sorry that in 2012 we did not listen. We didn't take yield to your call. But we thank God for COVID-19. Because when COVID-19 came, the world had to stand still for a while. There was a pause on the system. There was a reset of the system. And for the first time, somebody like me, Lord have mercy, somebody like me had to relax, chiaria, work from home. Working from home means I had more access virtually, watching things online. As I'm doing my work, I am checking the news about COVID. As I'm doing my work, I am checking the internet. And by chance, there was a Biafran Memorial Day live on air. When I got a glimpse of yourself, and I asked myself, who is this man? I heard your gospel, but I kept on doing what I was doing. I'm so sorry. Until I heard this young man, this vibrant young man called Simon Ekpa. A man that looks like me. A man within my age grade. A man as handsome as me. Oh my God. One comma. That was a name given to me by my mother. And I nicknamed the dragon, one comma. A man with the confidence of a lion. They called him a dragon. I said, okay. This guy is speaking my language. And for the first time, I had to pay attention, a close attention to what was being said about Biafra. And there was a linkage back from Simon Ekpa to Oyendu. And from 2029 or 2019, Lord have mercy, oh my God, I was going ahead of myself. And since 2019, yours truly has been observing the movement. And when Simon Ekpa rose up after your kidnapping, when Simon Ekpa rose up like the phoenix out of the ashes, I said it was time to support the dragon. I became a disciple, a devoted disciple of the dragon. Oyendu, sometimes I ask myself, if and only if you had men like Simon Ekpa in 2012, what could have been of Biafra by now? Perhaps by now, would have been building the economy of Biafra. Biafra could have been, woulda, coulda, shoulda been the darling of the world. But as they say, delay is not denial. Delay is not denial. We are here. And from the 2nd of December, Oyendu, I promise you this. I promise you this, Oyendu. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. From the 2nd of December, the world will hear about Biafra. We are the new breed. We are the new seed. We are the ones destined to bring Biafra. So people like this you are seeing on the screen, these idiots, a riffraff, somebody who is not even worth speaking about, went live on air and was insulting himself. He was insulting his mother. He was insulting the day he was born, not Simon Ekpa. Because those journalists, they know the truth, but they pretend they don't know the truth. They know the truth, but behind closed doors, they will tell you the truth. But while they are live on air, they have to play to the gallery. And I am thankful to that lady that stopped this man in his act. Because he saw this man was pandering. He was going with a script. And our sister Ayo quickly stopped him in his track. I said, hey, go straight to the point. This is not the avenue for you to insult Simon Ekpa live on air. Deal with that at the backside, not here. So respect to Ayo for doing that. But at this point, I want us to take it back. Listen to what this man said. I'm being led by the Spirit. I'm being led by the Spirit. I will take it back. Listen to what this man said. Then I'll come back. And probably I may have to break it down. But it depends because I'm being led by the Spirit. If you're ready, let's go there. Listen.
Who come out to protest, you should be informed. I'll start with MAZI and then Ari, you're next, please. MAZI.
Thank you. I'm happy for your question. Because, I told you I'm a critical stakeholder. I'm the leader of Igbo youth worldwide. The issue of sit at home in the Southeast, actually, it came initially, MAZI and Kanu were arrested. But the critical stakeholders, after sitting down to dialogue, to talk about the effects on our economy of Igbo in the Southeast, the IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra, cancelled the sit at home. But one criminal in Thailand called Simon Ekpa, one criminal in Thailand called Simon Ekpa, continued maiming, killing, kidnapping our people in the name of Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu has said severally in the court, sent a message by a written note through his lawyer, Jamako, to Ndi Igbo, that no more sit at home. He warned that Ekperima in Finland to desist, to stay away.
Okay, MAZI, the question is MAZI, because of our time.
No, wait. I'm coming there.
But please go straight to your response. It's very important.
Yes.
Our time is very limited. So just go straight to the response in terms of your advocacy, because I love your passion and how you're saying that we need to get people to work. Please go ahead.
I have to make references before I come there. So, but today, as you can see, our governors has taken their stand and face it henceforth that no more sit at home in Southeast. For instance, in Enugu, I'm from Enugu State. My governor, Governor Peter Mba, is very blunt about it. Come out. There's security everywhere in Enugu. If you go to Enugu tomorrow, today, this morning, everything is bubbling. If you go to Anambra, if you go to Oka, it's bubbling. If you go to Imo, it's bubbling. If you go to Ebonyi, it's bubbling. If you go to Abia, it's bubbling. So we have overcome that trend. So there's no more sit at home in Southeast.
Okay, all right. That's not the report we're getting, but if you say that, then that's fine. Are, your take on your...
That's not the report they are getting. But if you say so, that's fine. That's not the report we are getting. The media are saying, that's not the report they're getting from ground. Eyewitness account. That's not the report they are getting. But if you say so, that's fine. This takes me back to the story of Jesus and the prostitute. People came to Jesus, they said, this woman, she has broken the law of Moses. They want to stone her to death. Jesus knows the real law because he is the law. He came with a new law. And he told them, because all sin are sin, all die na die. He told them, he that have not sinned before should cast the first stone. All those men come shock. And one by one, they begin drop stone down. So technically, this lady, Ayo, she is a pastor, I believe, or her husband is a pastor, and she's also a co-pastor. She applied wisdom. He said, that's not the info we are getting on ground. But if you say so, that's fine. That's the best way to respond to idiots. Men with low IQ. I cannot insult this guy. He's of low relevance. He calls himself the leader of the youths. Ohanaeze youths. In fact, let me not insult this guy. He said that home has ended. He said in Enugu State, Anambra, Ebonyi. This is the problem. We keep on thinking it is just the zoo government we have to deal with. My PM Simon Ekpa, when we get this Biafra, we may have to do some internal cleansing. Some people will have to pay or do a penance. They have to come outside and publicly apologize to the whole country called Biafra. Like in the days of Rome, they may have to wear ash. We go put ash for their body. Then go wear sack. We go put ash for their body. As those who almost scuppered the chance of getting our Biafra. Men like this, then go have to wear ash for their body. As in the worker, they pour them spit, they pour them sand, they spit for their body. They shout shame, 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 shame. We may have to name and shame them before they'll be allowed back into the land of Biafra. People are like this, my PM, with all due respect. We may have to take it back to the days of Rome. There was a reason why the Romans did it during that time. They copied it from us. Our own now, also we been get during those days. When you do something bad, when you sleep with a young girl, when you sleep with your husband, wife, they put a mark on your forehead. They name and shame you in the market square, and you will now be banished from the land. They won't buy you, but you dare not come back. The day you come back, that day you would buy. But in this case, we may have to bring or introduce the culture of the Romans, where all the politicians that have messed up or that they delayed Biafra, those that said Biafra was proscribed, those governors that stood firm and tall to say Biafra or IPOB has been proscribed. I will call a spade a spade. Even the man that said Biafra is dead may have to come out and apologize to the whole of the Biafrans when Biafra comes. Or he may fly back to London as we know him as a London boy. You see me, I call a spade a spade. I am not somebody that bite my tongue for nobody. I respect all but fear none. I am God. I am God in flesh having a human experience. So in that intro, when that other woman in my intro is saying, Simon Ekpa, you are God, you are God. Some of you with carnal flesh, you didn't understand from where she was speaking from. You didn't understand her language. You were angry with her because she was calling Simon Ekpa God. She said, you are God. You are God. You are. And the other gods you work with. You guys did not get it because you are dealing on carnal flesh. What we are doing is spiritual. We keep on singing that song, but some of you guys, you are so carnal. Those of you that pray to God for your daily bread, you are so carnal. You believe in things of the flesh so much that you only go to your pastor to connect with things of the spirit, not knowing that you can connect with the spiritual more than the physical. In the physical, you only have 5 senses. Or is it the 6th sense now, like in the movie? The 6th sense. Things your eye tells you, things you hear, the things you smell, the things you taste, the things you touch, the things you feel. These are the elements you can find or feel in the physical realm. But in the spiritual realm, you are limitless, unlimited affinity around the whole world. But most of you don't understand this. When you see the picture of that man in the Biafran war, and today the man looks like Simon Ekpa, and you're wondering, how come? Somebody was asking, how come Simon Ekpa was fighting in the Biafran war? And today he's looking so young. How come? We don't die, we multiply. We the Biafrans, we don't die, we multiply. What we are doing is spiritual. Simon Ekpa has come back to complete the job. He has returned back home to complete the job he started from 1967 to 1970. Obatobie is back. I keep referring to it in the Bible where they ask that in your Bible they call that spirit an evil spirit. No. You can be godly and you can be evil. There is something good about you and there is something bad about you. When you are doing good, you are being godly. When you are doing bad, they will say, oh, he's acting devilish. To your enemies, when you are conquering them, those who are viewing you, they'll say, this guy is a devil. He's acting wicked. He's devilish. He's spying people. No, you are doing the God's work. So in the Bible, the person that was writing the script, when he saw that angel, and they asked the angel, what is your name? He said, my name is Legion, because we are many. My name is Legion, because we are many. Some of you don't understand what I'm speaking about. But you are seeing this picture of this man during the Biafran War. And you are looking at Simon Ekpa. And you are wondering, what is going on here? How come? How can you be there and here? I believe in a parallel universe. We are spiritual entities having a human experience. We are celestial beings, spirits. We came to earth to have a human experience. And where we landed was the land of Biafra, Arochukwu, Umuchukwu, the land where you have milk and honey. Lord have mercy. You guys are not ready. And because of that, I will not even break down what this boy said. He is a baby. He is not on our level yet. He's still a small timer. I will not break down what he said because he's still a small timer. I will not waste my time on babies, infants, minors, people that are not mature enough to speak for themselves. First time he was on TV, he was panicking, fidgeting, not knowing in a program you have an anchorer. Those guys who are calling the questions, they are the ones to navigate the conversation. When they say stop, you stop. When they ask a question, you quickly be more specific. You follow a smart approach. You use a smart approach. Be more specific. Be measurable in what you are saying. There is a time frame, so be achievable. And let your answer be more realistic and time-bound. The last one is time-bound, because you know you were there with somebody else who is also supposed to speak. So when you are speaking, you go straight to with the key point, those buzzwords. You say those things that they ask you, you give the answers. Then if you have some more time, you can now be, filibustering around. What they call, more like an obiter dictum. You'll not be playing to the gallery, talking more around the answer. But you have given those key points. And as you are filibustering, they'll say, okay, they will now move to somebody else. But this baby boy, this infant, he was busy trying to attack Simon Ekpa and not even answering the question they asked him. He's an inexperienced fool, a UI, a useful idiot, a baby boy. He's not a man, he's a boy. God have mercy. See, people like this now, they will grow 20 years from now. He will now become the new Emmanuel in 1 year. Now, what's his name again? That's the problem. An idiot like this, 30 years from now, you be calling him your elder. Oh my God, man. Simon, please, when this Biafra comes, work there. Work there for us. I beg you. Not everybody must be a leader. Some people, if you are good in doing business, you face the business you are doing and excel in your business. If you are good to become a technocrat, you go towards that field. Whatever you are good at, you do it well. Not every Tom, Dick, and Harry should be coming out to speak. He's the youth president of Ohanaeze Youth Worldwide. A stark illiterate, somebody I cannot even spell his name, an animal. Man, I won't even waste my time on him. I need some bigger fish to fry. From me, from here, for now, I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I remain yours truly, Biafra, Superstars Media. To IPOB Nigeria, you guys need to come with something better. This one, no real Simon Ekpa. He's a small boy. He's a small timer. Go and bring your best. Because if this is your best, then you have made a mistake. If this is your best, then you guys are not ready. You ain't ready. It's a shame that NNABUIKE Kanu had men like you since 2012. You wasted the time of NNABUIKE Kanu. Bastards. I'm out of here.
Biafra, anozim na Biafra ugbu Simon Ekpa Ekperima. Gas na sopurugi. Hey! Welcome Kamwagi, Eminem retire 2014, but Biafra. We are in Biafra. And you know na Biafra. Yes. Kemgbe kama ahụ nne m mụ na nne m anọgide na California ma eburu ya n'ụlọ ya gawa gakwuru okike ya ma lọghachi n'afọ a oke mmadụ enwe m okwu achọkwanụ m kama achọ m ka ị mara na ịbụ Chineke. You are God. You understand that? You are God. And the other gods you work with. I don't expect anything in life. I deal with whatever I see as I see it.
Yes.
I didn't think. I didn't put it into perspective, into any type of perspective. Seeing today. Yes. And that I'm seeing today, I'm experiencing today. Osworum, I am content.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, my Prime Minister, there is no name under the earth that fits you. There is no name. Chineke marakwala no wede ho. Njoko. Onye pana na ga close to Njoko ya fokwa ibitu ya aka. Njoko.
Thank you. So I continue from there and.